So today I will be discussing problems from drying. So first number 8. A steam to steam humidifier adds 100 pounds per hour of moisture to an air steam at 70 degrees Fahrenheit. The steam is applied at 200 degree Fahrenheit via 10-foot manifold which is length. So the first question is calculate the sensible heat gain added to the air by the humidifier using the formula of Hs is equal to 0.244 times Q times delta T plus length plus 380. Then determine the final dry bulb temperature of the air and evaluate if this temperature rise is significant enough to require the reduction in the capacity of the primary cooling coil. So we have the following givens of temperature 70, temperature of 230, CFM of 3500, and length of 10 foot. So first, solve for HS, which is 0.244 times Q times delta T plus L times 380. So by substituting all the values, 0.244 times 100 times 160 plus 100 times 380 is equal to 704 BTU per hour. Then for the delta T, HS over 1.08 CFM, then substitute 7,704 BTU per hour over 1.08 times 3,500 CFM, so 2.04 degree Fahrenheit for the change. Then the initial 70 degree Fahrenheit, then we add it, the final temperature is 72.09 Fahrenheit. So rising 2 degrees Celsius will not damage the component, but it should be accounted in the building management system. For the next problem, outside air at 10 degrees Celsius saturated is drawn into air intake and assembly is heated to 10 degrees Celsius. Steam is then injected to reach a target state, but a control error caused the air to become superheated with ice fog. X is equal to 0.005 kilogram per kilogram. So first, using the enthalpy formula, superheated with an ice fog, I1 plus X is equal to CPG times T plus X times RO plus CPGT minus QC. So we have the following givens of negative 10 degrees to 10 degrees Celsius, X of 0.005, CP of 1.005, RO is equal to 2.01, and CPP is 1.86. Substitute all the values. 1.005 times 10 plus 0.005 of x times 2501 plus 1.86 times 10 minus 333.5. So the x now is 20.98 kilojoules per kilogram. So superheated ice frog contains unvaporized freeze water crystallized suspended in the airstream. It can cause fan blade imbalance, ice blockage, and water clogging that may cause the efficiency becomes lower. So for number 10, a facility requires moisture of 50 kg per hour to a 5,000 cubic meter per hour rather airstream. So evaluation, compare the electrical power requirement in kilowatts of an electrode steam humidifier versus a resistive steam humidifier. Assume the electrode unit requires periodic cylinder drainage while the resistive unit uses a scale collection tank. So we have the following givens of 50 kilowatt per hour, then volume 5,000 cubic meter per hour, then 0.75 power. So we just multiply this 50 times 0.75, you can get the answer of 37.5 kilowatts. So reversible osmosis has no almost mineral ions, then an electrode unit cannot pass through current or heat up in the pure reversible osmosis water. Then portable hard water has high mineral contents provides excellent electrical conductivity for electrical electrode tanks. So that's all.